Hey, so responses to your last two videos. First of all, 10-page papers sucks. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know you expected this going to grad school, but it's on the list of reasons I am hopefully never going to grad school. You know. That's so funny that you had just read that fic. That's so funny. The fasting seems like a terrible idea for you. Like, you know that all laws, it's pikuach nefesh. If it's not healthy for you to fast, you shouldn't fast. And I think it's a terrible idea for you to fast. Just going from how nauseous you're going to get and how sad and grumpy you're going to get, it's up to you, clearly. But I think health-wise, it's a bad idea for you. But whatever. Did you show, when Rel came, did you show him your leg? Because you should have. You should have been like, yes, I really, really do like robots. I'm very proud of you for your first cavity. So proud. I don't know if I told you, but I had a tooth pulled right before I came. So I just pulled out the membrane. They said to pull it out after 4 weeks, so I pulled it out. And now I sort of have a bit of a gap in my mouth, which is fine. They put in a bone graft, which it'll stay there. I think it needs to stay there for between 3 and 11 months. And then once it's strong enough, then they will put in an implant. And they said bone, they're describing it to me, they said bone graft. And my first thought is, they're going to pull bone from somewhere else in my body. Where do I have extra? Like, what bone are you taking? Usually taking bone is reasonably major surgery. I was like, what? They're like, it's cadaver bone and bovine. I was like, so I'm going to be a cow zombie? They're like, yes. I was like, fine, that's perfectly acceptable. They were sort of hedging around it, like, people don't like knowing that it's cadaver bone. Whatever. I thought it was fine. Whatever. It tasted bad for a few weeks, but it's done now. I am so not envying you for Pope Mageddon. That is not... I don't remember what you called it, but it was funny. Well done for that pun. But yeah, that sounds like it will be the opposite of enjoyable. I'm looking forward to watching the chaos on Twitter. That will be fun. Quidditch was the main question you had. The Quidditch answer is, so when I was looking around for where I was going to go, one of my primary thoughts was Quidditch. So I was like debating which town in China. Once I had contracts, among the factors for which contract I was going to accept was, the various amenities in the various cities and Quidditch. So I think there was a team in China, but I ended up, when I just knew I was going to take Korea, there was nothing in Korea. And I was posting around. There's a page, excuse my hiccups, we went out for lamb barbecue, and at some point before or after this video, I will put up the videos of the lamb barbecue. It's very cool. You barbecue it at your table. They just bring you lamb on skewers and fire, and you make it happen. So I posted, there's a Quidditch page called IQA, International Quidditch Association, all the regions. So it's not for Northeast or for Europe or whatever, it's for everybody. And I said, does anybody know anything about Quidditch in Korea? And somebody directed me to Quidditch Asia. And I posted in Quidditch Asia, I said, Quidditch Korea? They said, no. I said, fine, I will start one. September, there's going to be a Korean Quidditch team. This was in, April, May, something like that. And about 7 weeks before I left, somebody posted in Quidditch Asia. And so once I posted, I'm starting a team, one guy sent me this is going to be a longer video, I can tell you right now, sorry. One guy sent me a lot of info about starting teams. I think he's started teams a couple times already. And a bunch of people messaged me or commented on the post tagging people they know in Korea who would be interested in Quidditch. And so I was friends with some people. I became friends with them at that point. And about 7 weeks before I left, Annie posted either on Quidditch Asia or on her page or something, guys, I can't take it anymore. I'm starting a Quidditch team. And I said, give me 7 weeks and I will be there. So maybe less than a week after I got here, maybe 4 or 5 days after I got here, I posted on her page or messaged her something like, hey, are you still up for starting a Quidditch team? Because I'm here. And yes, now, right now, please. And she said, yeah, definitely. And then messaged me and said her friend Patricia, I don't know how they met, or this other girl, Patricia, is also interested. Pay's from Germany. She's studying here for a year. So she played on the Frankfurt team. Frankfurt team? Maybe the German national team. She played on the German national team. And Annie had played in, I think, the Netherlands, and she also got her friend Taejin. So the 4 of us started this team. Together, we started the team. I'm in charge of beaters. I have the most experience, the most Quidditch experience, not sports, the most Quidditch experience of anyone on the team. Annie has like a semester, and Patricia has, I think, 6 months or something. Maybe less. I have the most Quidditch experience of anybody on the team, and that's very strange. I'm in charge of beaters, which is because they're both chasers. But yeah, we had our very first practice last Wednesday, about a week ago, and we are having our second practice tomorrow. Our first practice, we got 12 people, which was awesome. It meant we could actually play. So I have high hopes for a continued. And the people who came didn't seem uninterested. They seemed like they will come back. So I hope they do. I hope they come regularly, and I hope it's awesome. I also, exciting news, you may have seen, I bought my ticket for Christmas break. I'm going to go to Vietnam. Singapore is doable. It's like a city, state, something. It's very small. It's totally doable in 4 days. People have said even that 4 days in Singapore is too much. We have 6 days, but I was banking on 1 day-ish on each end for travel and whatever, being late as per usual. And then the flights, the cheap flights that I was looking at aren't direct. I guess the direct ones must be really expensive to Singapore. And it was 18 hours to get there and 26 hours to get back. And I was not about that. So Vietnam is it's a place that would take longer than 4 days to really see. So as suggested, I'm going to do just one city. I'm going to do just Hanoi. I'll have 4 days in Hanoi, and I will really see that city. And then at some point I could go back. Absolutely. If I like it, if I decide to teach there, whatever, I can definitely easily go back. And Singapore I might do over our summer break because we have longer, so it might be worth getting there. All right, I'm at 8+ minutes, so I'm going to sign off now. My pandas are eagerly awaiting a video from you. It doesn't have to be funny.